Hey everyone, this is the Millionaire Hippies podcast with your host, Boom Shikha, where we chat about spirituality, business, and health. We all want to live self-actualizing, fulfilling lives with joy, prosperity, and gratitude. Let's go on this beautiful journey together.
My name is Boom Shikha, and today we'll be speaking about how INFJs are kind of like chameleons, and we actually see more than you think we see. So don't even bother lying to us. Like, it's not even going to work. So I don't know if you guys know anything about INFJs, but we are one of the rarest personality type on the Myers-Briggs personality test. I am an INFJ. And I figured that out a couple of years ago, maybe. I didn't know about it before. And once I figured it out, it was like a light bulb went on in my head. I can't believe it. There's actually a description of me. There's actually people who know about me, who know how I think and I feel and what I do and how I live in this world. And it was just a revelation to me. I felt all of a sudden that I wasn't alone. And so I joined a bunch of INFJ groups, and I'm not part of them anymore because there's a lot of whining in there. Because that's what we do, I guess. We just feel alone, and that's where we go to feel not as alone. But I realized more and more about that point that everyone on this planet is alone. Everyone who even thinks that they're not alone is lying to themselves. Everyone is alone because there is no way anyone can really know you truly on the inside out. Like, there's so many layers to us. So many layers. So there's no way anyone can actually really know you. So everyone is alone. So I've realized that that's just a normal part of life. That's all right. It's all right to be that way, because as long as I have myself, that's more than enough, because that's all anyone really has. Even if you're in a relationship, you're still alone because there's so many aspects of you that someone cannot find out. There's no way that everyone can know everything about you. There's no way you yourself can know everything about you. I myself am learning things about myself that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be learning about myself for the rest of my life, right? So that's an aside. But so we are chameleons, and we can see more than you think. Basically what happens is that I get a lot of people who try to lie to me or try to show me a part of themselves that's not really true or are fake around me. And it's funny to me, in the past I would actually see their fakeness or see that they're not being true to themselves or they're hiding parts of themselves or are lying to me. And I would think, okay, you know what, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe this is actually not happening. I think it's happening, but it's not actually happening. But over and over again, I've had my intuition tell me that something is wrong with the person that was in front of me. And it comes up true over and over and over again. So my intuition has been right so many times that now, if it starts beeping and giving me warning signals about the person who's in front of me or about a situation, about whatever, then I look up and I take notice, right? A lot of times I have to be really careful with the people that are, and INFJs in general have to be really careful with the people that we put around us, because we're so sensitive and we're so intuitive. If the person, and we're empaths, right? We're highly sensitive and we're empaths. So we take on whatever is around us, we take it on upon ourselves. And so we have to be really careful, because there's a lot of people on this planet who are energy vampires, who are wanting to cause you harm without intentionally realizing it, or sometimes intentionally realizing it. And so we really need to be careful about our energy and about our body and our mental state and our spirituality, because there's so many people who are trying to taint it and trying to ruin it, right? So my thing with that has always been, I'm really, really careful about the people that I place around me, the tribe that I kind of hang out with. And if someone ever gives me a wrong kind of signal or kind of gets me I feel uncomfortable around them, or something happens that triggers like a warning signal in my head, instantaneously I'll step away from that person. Instantaneously. I don't actually even, I've spoken about this in the INFJ door slam. A lot of times it's not even a door slam. It's not like I'm never going to talk to them again, but I'm intentionally and deliberately stepping back from that person in that moment in time, because in that moment in time, their energy and my energy is not going to mesh well, and I want to protect myself. My constant quest throughout my life has always been to protect myself. I have to make sure that my energy is protected, that my spirituality is protected, my spirit, my heart, my body, my physical body, and my energetic body. All of it is protected, because it's so easy for me to take on all of the other things that are going on around me. That's the reason I need to live on my own, because I can't live with roommates, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on in a human's body, psyche, and mental state, physical state, and what happens with me is I take all of it on. So if they're angry, I'm angry. If they're sad, I'm sad. If they're happy, I'm happy. But a lot of times most people spend a lot of time in sadness, in depression, in anxiety, in all of those really, really degrading emotions, and I take all of it on. So I'm always unsure about what is going on in me particularly. I can't be sure if I'm actually happy or I'm actually anxious, or am I taking on the anxiety or happiness of the people around me. So I'm really, really careful with the people I hang out with, and if anyone starts displaying some kind of emotion or some kind of negative emotion specifically, then I'm really, really careful to step away from that person right away. It's not like I am saying that, okay, your friendship and my friendship is done. That's not it. I'm saying that I need to protect myself in this moment, and I'm going to step away from you for as long as it takes me to feel comfortable to step back again into your circle. And perhaps that time will never come. So perhaps it'll come, it won't come. It doesn't really matter. A lot of times you might think that INFJs are really cold, cruel people, but the reality of the fact is that we're really sensitive, and we take on a lot of stuff of your stuff, and we are empaths, so we'll take it on for you, and we'll soothe you and calm you down, and you'll feel better after it, and you'll feel terrible. That's what happens every single time. A lot of people in my circle know that, so they're careful about what they put on me, and they warn me, I'm really feeling bad right now. I need you to take on some of my stuff. And I'll prepare myself, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to strengthen myself, I can do this, and then I can go home after and relax and take care of myself, do some self-care routine, right? But a lot of people don't know that they're putting stuff on me and I'm taking it all on, and they're feeling better, and that's why they want to hang out with me. That's the reason you guys love hanging out with INFJs. INFJs are charming people. You love hanging out with them because they're going to take on all of your stuff and make you feel better after. Who doesn't want that, right? Who doesn't want to give up all of their anxiety and all that stuff and then feel better after? And so you will love hanging out with INFJs. Everyone loves INFJs. They're charming, great individuals, specifically when they're on. And they're on when they're taking care of themselves. And they're on when they know who they are, which is also very rare, but that's okay. So people want to hang out with us, but we don't want to hang out with people, right? And that's always a conundrum with me. Like, people are always asking me, can you come out, come hang out with us, do this, blah, blah, blah. And if I am in the right space and I've taken care of myself, I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it. But instantaneously, as soon as the energy dips or anything happens where I feel like people are trying to pull from me and not giving back to me, if it's like a unfair exchange, because INFJs are all about justice and fairness. If it's unfair in any way, instantaneously our light bulbs, our warning signals goes off, and we think to ourselves, okay, I need to leave now. I need to walk away from the situation because it's scary. It's getting scary right now. I want to take care of myself, right? That's our paramount duty as INFJs. If you're an INFJ listening, your paramount duty as an INFJ is to take care of yourself. Nothing else matters. No, nothing else matters except you taking care of yourself. And I'm not even joking about it, because if you don't take care of yourself, it's very easy for an INFJ to degrade and to lose their health, to burn out, to not take care of themselves, to get sick, because we are really good at giving and not very good at receiving. And so that's the reason I spend a lot of time on my own, because I'm not good at receiving, but I'm good at taking care of myself on my own. Because if there's anyone around me, I'll spend all of my time taking care of them. I will not spend any time taking care of me, because that's how we are. That's who we are. We are caretakers. We love taking care of people. We'll feed them, we'll clothe them, we'll buy gifts for them, we'll go without things so that we can give things to other people. And that's really the main reason I really think that I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. Because as soon as I get into a relationship, instantaneously I start losing myself. I start losing my health. I start losing my personality. I start losing everything of myself, because I'm a giver and I want to give to that person. I want them to be happy. I want to give all of my time and energy to that person. They feel good, but I feel bad. And I don't feel good anymore. And so I always think that it's the relationship. It's not the relationship. It's me. I don't know how to be in a relationship without giving all of myself away. And that's the reason I love being single, and I love being alone. I can spend hours and days and all of that on my own, and I feel nothing about it. I don't feel lonely. I don't feel like, oh, I'm missing people. I'll just go outside for a walk in a crowded place, and I'll feel, okay, good, I've got enough contact with human beings. I can go back into my cave again. And so I never feel alone. I never feel like, oh, I really wish I was hanging out with someone. I've never really had that feeling, because there are always people messaging me and saying, did you want to hang out? And if I'm in the right mood, I will. But I've never felt that need where I feel, oh, I wish I had someone in my life right now. Never. because I'm so happy to be on my own, because and I am with people. I'm always giving so much of myself away that I want to spend a lot of time on my own. And if you're an INFJ listening, I'm telling you, one of the best things you can do for yourself is find yourself a cave. Either get an apartment, cheap apartment somewhere where you can be on your own, or find a place where you can be on your own. You have a cave where you have your sanctuary. You can be on your own. You can take care of yourself. You don't have to be surrounded by people. I get deflated and I get energetically deprived so fast when I'm surrounded by people. So fast. That's not funny. So whenever I'm traveling a lot, I have my headphones on. I'm always in my zone. I'm always looking down, not looking around at people, because even eye contact depletes me. And that's what INFJs are like. As soon as you make eye contact, because we can see through to your soul, I'm not even joking about it, so we know exactly what's going on inside of you. So if you're feeling tense, or if you're feeling sad or depressed, we'll take that on for you. And in that moment, you'll feel, oh, I feel better all of a sudden. But we have taken it on for you. That's what we do. That's what INFJs are all about. We take on emotions, we take on anxieties, we take on all that negative stuff so you feel better. But we don't want to do that all the time. We want to because we're INFJs, but we shouldn't be doing that all the time, is what I should say. Because it's depleting for us. It's not good for us to be that way. It's absolutely crap. It's actually not good for us at all. And a lot of us forget that. And that's why I have to constantly remind myself to take time for myself, take time to take care of myself, give to myself, however it might be. Getting a massage, or getting a mani-pedi, or feeding ourselves. A lot of times INFJs will forget to feed ourselves because we forget to take care of ourselves. We're very poor at taking care of ourselves. Self-care, self-nurturing is crapola. I don't actually know how to do it. I have to force myself to take care of myself. I forget that I'm hungry. But if anyone else is hungry, then I'll remember, oh, right, I'm a human being. I need to eat. So I'll eat as well when someone else is eating. But if no one else is eating around me, and if I'm on my own, I could go the whole day without eating because I'll forget about it. And then I'll get a hunger headache, and I'll realize, shit, I haven't eaten all day. Even with water, I have to carry these bottles around with me all the time, otherwise I forget to drink water. And then I get a headache, and I realize, oh shit, I think I'm dehydrated, you know? So INFJs are terrible at this stuff, terrible. Even combing our hair, like I haven't combed my hair today because we're horrible at this kind of stuff. We forget. We're not really truly living in our bodies, but we're living in our heads all the time. And in your head, your body doesn't really matter. You have to be really, really careful about that with INFJs. You have to really ensure that either if you date an INFJ, or if you're with an INFJ or a friend, make sure that they eat properly and they drink water constantly, like I said. Because otherwise they'll forget. They'll absolutely forget. A lot of times my sisters remind me, did you comb your hair today before going out? And she has to remind me, did you change your clothes before you go out? Did you switch off the lights? All that stuff. It has to be reminded to us. I've been getting better and better. I'm 33 years old now, so I'm learning and I've learned and I know a lot about myself, so I know how to take care of myself. I live on my own and I can do it. But even then, it's a struggle for me. I literally have to put it into my schedule, say, go eat something. Go eat something right now before you die and shrivel up and die. Literally, go eat right now. I have to force myself to go eat. I have to force myself to drink water. I have to force myself. Because I'm so involved in my head. There's so much stuff that I'm doing inside of my head. I'm constantly thinking and analyzing and planning and doing and writing that I forget. I forget that I'm a human being that needs to be taken care of. And INFJs are always like that. You really have to be careful with that. I forget to, do my eyebrows sometimes, as you can see. Hygiene issues, we'll forget the fact that, we should go do our laundry. It's just, I know we don't sound like really nice people to hang out with, but seriously, we are good people. It's just that we get really involved in what's going on in our head. We spend a lot of time here and not a lot of time here. And that's the reason I think meditation is really, really important for an INFJ, because it brings us from here back into our body, specifically a body scan meditation where you actually go through each part of your body and you scan it. So you go through your fingers and your forearm and your hand and your neck and your diaphragm and all that stuff. You go through, you scan your body, and that really brings you back into your body, because it's really easy for us to spend time in our head, and it makes us loopy. A lot of times when I'm spending way too much time on my own and I'm spending time in my head doing my own thing, I literally have to go hang out with someone who's not an INFJ, who's not spending time in their head, because I need to ground myself. That's the reason I love living in Chiang Mai, Thailand, because they have a mountain here, and it's a really solid, beautiful mountain. So whenever I feel ungrounded and way too loopy and airy-fairy, I come back into my body by going and looking at the mountain. I'll go stand by the mountain, I'll look at it, and feel the grounding energy seeping through me. Or I'll go for a walk. I'll just go for a walk through the city, and that'll give me a sense of calm and will bring me back into my body. I hope this makes sense too. There's a bunch of stuff in here about INFJs. I'm going to keep on talking about INFJs for the next few days because there's so much to talk about. There's so much that people don't know. There's so much that I want to talk about because mostly INFJs don't share this stuff. Because it seems crazy, right? It seems crazy, but I think it is the truth. It is the truth of what I live, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Perhaps it will help you if you're an INFJ, and perhaps if you're dating an INFJ, it will help you as well. Okay? So again, my name is Boom Shikha, and if you guys want, you can support me on Patreon, patreon.com/boomshikha. BOOMSHIKHA. Talk to you guys next time around. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening. Go check out my website at themillionairehippie.com if you want more free, awesome content. If you really like the podcast, please consider giving me a 5-star review on iTunes. Until next time, namaste.